Hi guys, welcome back to more NCIS. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, we did one episode last week to be able to fit this two-part episode that we're going to do for the 2 episodes this week. And then everything will be back to normal. We'll just be on odd numbers then instead of even. I'll work it out at the end of the season. Don't worry about it. So this is going to be part 1. I don't know whether it's actually advertised as it's going to be part 1 of 2, but I got the heads up from plenty of people that this 2-parter was coming up. It's also kind of obvious in the title. No clue what it's going to be about, but usually, most of the time, when we've had any 2-part episode in this show, it has been pretty good. There's one that I wasn't so keen on, which was kind of like the crossover one between this and the LA one. That I honestly wasn't keen on. But other than that, they've been great. But I won't know till I go watch it. So let's go watch the first part, Season 8, Episode 8. I'm trying to work out what kind of phone that is. Or is it an MP3 player? I have no idea. What the hell's that? Yeah, I know what she just did. Oh, you are a skimmer that you stole from that guy's credit card.
What's NCIS?
You're under arrest for espionage and terrorism.
Wait, what?
Oh. Espionage and terrorism. What, for credit card fraud?
Pretty cool piece of tech. A wallet over the sensor when you make a purchase.
Skimmer.
Because that extra 4 seconds it takes to remove your credit card is just plain un-American.
Which in theory reduces fraud risk at point of purchase.
Wait till it ends up on your phone.
Stealing my numbers from the Matrix anyway. Look at it. That didn't work.
You should still be terrified of my kind.
And apparently 22-year-old girls. If someone wants something out of your pants, they should have to use their hands.
I agree.
Hillary Lane picked 24 credit cards in less than an hour. She burned all the accounts onto a blank one.
Wow.
Went shopping. If she hadn't picked the
So how did you know about
it?
Yep. Card number flagged on the terror watch list.
That's why.
God's justice right there.
3 bodies coming in from the Coast Guard. Suspected smuggler shot off the coast of Florida. One's a Navy officer. All the physical evidence is en route to Miss Shudo. You do plan on talking to that girl, don't you?
She is accused of terrorism. She'll talk when she's ready to talk.
I think it's time.
Okay, I'll give you whatever you want.
You need to get the device closer to their wallets, all right? You realize a 22-year-old girl had this mastered? A prison company excluded.
She's a 22-year-old girl and most guys won't mind her bumping into them.
Because this girl crossed paths with him here yesterday, we will cross paths with him today.
People do tend to follow patterns.
Wait, we got a match.
Got
The
one.
last person you scanned.
Which one?
Turning
What's-
right.
Range. I expected them to have been gone.
Card's been used everywhere, from the Middle East to Latin America to the Caribbean.
NCIS, drop your weapon.
Hands in the air.
Put it down.
You put down your weapon.
Wait a minute.
What
What now? What's going on here?
Malachi?
Oh no.
Hello, Ziva.
So what brings you to D.C.?
The cherry blossoms.
That's in the spring, actually.
I'm afraid all we have to offer in November are elections and pardoned turkeys. I really like those boots, Liat.
I understand. You're very, tongue in ear.
She means tongue in cheek.
It's as
words in
bad
a
as
girl's
you.
mouth.
You expect we would never move on after you left us?
You left me.
Let's not get hung up on who's left, who's right, and who's wrong.
If you intend to detain us any longer, I would like to hear a statement of cause.
You're a terrorist.
That is absurd.
Not according to our director, who saw you coming from a mile away.
Deport us then?
Take them in. Figure out how they got here.
Oh, congratulations on becoming an insider. Must be very proud.
I am.
I take it she's
And
not
your
very
family?
impressed with you.
How do they feel?
You were personally selected by my father to fill a vacancy in his roster, not his bloodline. And trust me, the second part is not something you want to covet. You spent 8 months in
She's watching you
paramilitary
carefully.
operations, helping to develop the new Galil assault rifle. I have 6.
But I'm not done.
Okay.
Benefit of
Competition.
you. I feel this measuring contest would be more at home in the men's room. Don't you think?
I did say contest.
You're fluent in chicken scratch. Perhaps you can
Jimmy,
make
is
out
that
this
guy really
score.
short?
Maybe some sort of acronym.
Close-in weapons system.
So a Coast Guard cutter
Okay.
opened fire on a pleasure fishing craft?
He was on leave, helping his brother pay the bills.
Gulf Coast oil spill wreaked havoc on the fishing business. Turn to smuggling?
Abby didn't find any gunshot residue on this man's hands, and I just sent swabs up from the other two for analysis. That small hole, and that is stippling.
Port of origin was near Havana. Maybe they were smuggling cigars. Drugs. Drugs are always good.
Drugs are always good.
Do like rum.
Tell me you got something, man.
Well, I got a lot, Gibbs. I mean, with our mystery smugglers and our Mossad operatives and their dark clothing sticking to the shadows. These are the slugs pulled from the boat. There's a handful of 9mm mixed in with the Coast Guard's 20mm big boys. I went through all 3 of our victims, and there's no corresponding GSR.
Smugglers never fired a shot.
Well, not these guys.
Shooter fires at the cutter, goes into the water with the crates.
Empty.
Or whoever swam away.
And took it
Breathing
with them.
holes.
Somebody could have gotten caught trying to sneak somebody into the country, and then those somebodies...
Yeah.
Are still unaccounted for. And they swam to shore the last 3 miles under the cover of night. You know about the 3 bodies downstairs? Killed in transit from Cuba to
Of course he does.
Why would we? Don't. To occupy the Coast Guard on the surface while their cargo swam to shore.
You killed Americans? To get here?
Who are you tracking?
Come on.
Members of a Palestinian terror network.
They're a step ahead of the assassins already. They're an advanced team.
You're right. They are assassins. And this is where their target would be.
Who is their target?
Let me guess. You don't know.
Your father is coming.
Let's stock up. It's gonna be a long night. Officer Hadar, you
Ah.
almost made me spill my coffee.
Americans, you can never just say hello.
How about shalom?
It's Habib
Hello
Marwan.
and goodbye.
You have a minute to sit down with my director? Please, come with me. He's waiting for you.
There was a time when this conversation would take place over something a bit more exciting. Not Jenny Shepard. She was truly responsible for bringing our organizations together. And for bringing my daughter into your life.
Which I'm sure you regret.
But I am not here for her.
You didn't have to make the trip.
No, you didn't. So why are you
There's a
here?
case. For the first time, all parties involved will peel back the veil.
This a witch hunt? With you wearing the pointy hat?
It may be necessary for me to defend myself.
Need a lot of that.
The assassins.
You're going to be a
I am
target.
surprised and not unimpressed that they have made it this far, but I am not concerned.
You should have told us you were coming. But like it or not, protecting you is my responsibility.
The 3 remaining members of the Palestinian Resistance Front, an anti-Zionist group responsible for many Israeli deaths. Karif Yassin, an explosive expert. Ramzi Ashur, intel specialist. Al-Masri is trained in NATO weaponry and has a degree in advanced engineering.
I don't care how many degrees he has. If he's serious about assassinating Eli, he's gonna need something more than a pistol.
If necessary, we will place ourselves in the line of fire.
All someone needs is the willingness to trade his life for mine.
The director does not want anyone to know he's coming.
Oh, bang up job, I'd say. No big fat lie ready to go?
These ones get really complicated when it starts with international terrorists and stuff.
If the rest of us could wait.
Yeah, the rest of you are on the East Coast, Leon.
It's dinner time here, and I'm holding on.
Everybody.
Plus, I am dangerously close to missing my dinner reservation.
Codename Leviathan. For
Cisco.
the record, I was not involved directly in that
Conferencing.
case, so any observations I have about it are purely impartial.
Brother Kane's got the flask.
Hey, Riley, where did they dig you up?
You're having a little nip, were you?
Keep you sharper.
Oh, please, the coffee here's weaker than a Frenchman's handshake.
Former Agent McAllister will take over while I take a short break.
All right, everybody, shut up. Robinson, put those huevos away.
By whom? Not the Coast Guard.
3 Palestinians they were smuggling into the United States.
Eli's here already, isn't he?
Something I'm going to do with it.
You dangle the right bait, you can catch any game. We gotta find them first. Then we need to get on Eli's protection detail.
We're running drills to secure the hotel.
Good. How's our own David handling it?
What do you
Her father
expect?
left her to die in a desert.
Would be for anybody.
Won't be for Ziva.
She lacks in experience. She makes up for with a passion unlike I've ever seen.
Sensing something between the 2 of you?
Nothing serious.
You haven't slept together then?
Well, of course we are sleeping together. It's
Of
just
course
nothing
you are.
serious.
Gotta get back to Israel.
I'm doing a threat assessment. I wonder if protecting his life is an appropriate assignment for you.
Let us find out. You will try to kill me.
Okay.
We are assessing feasibility of a subterranean approach. It is the best way to predict all possible attack angles, Gibbs.
Okay. Your father has a bodyguard. So, follow me.
We do not like that area because of the vulnerability at the apex. West side, last car on the left.
Oh, come on! Bloody hell.
I would imagine he would move more slowly than he once did.
Convertible.
One more shooter left. Truck.
A three-man team is one thing, but we should not be so naive as to assume it means only 3 guns. I'm dead, but so are you.
Shit. Okay. This is why whenever you see, when you used to see presidents attending whatever it is they're attending that's in public, and you always see them rushed in and out underground under hotels and everything, this is precisely why. Because out there is just there are too many variables. Even in here, look what happened.
Well, I've had a very educational morning.
Good, because Liat killed Gibbs and Ziva. Meatballs.
We killed you first, Tony.
The pretty popular girl gets jealous when the hot new transfer comes in and steals all the spotlight. Heather's Fast Times.
Who got jealous in Fast Time?
Now, the Palestinians' last known location is 1,000 miles south of D.C. At the train stations, bus stations, local Leos up and down the coast, as well as any and all hardware shipments, commercial or military.
I do not know who Annette is or why you are so proud of killing her.
No, what I mean is if they make a move, we're going to know about it.
Yeah, it's Annette, not Annette.
We know about it.
Take over the investigation of the weapons hijacking.
Nice work, Mickey.
It's connected to our terrorist pursuit. Then let's make sure they're all tightly shut.
You ever consider shifting this conference to the Navy Yard?
I don't want to have to explain to the people in this room that my team can't secure a hotel from 3 terrorists. We stand on their shoulders.
There's something going on I should know about.
No, Gibbs, everything's just fine. Protect the guy we invited, find the ones we didn't.
Ziva, besides the Crow, how many carbines?
5 were still in the truck. That leaves the hijackers with 6 Sig Sauers. Ugh.
7 assault rifles, an XM320 grenade launcher,
Oh,
body
perfect.
armor, and a Spike anti-tank guided missile.
Good God.
Do you know Wile E. Coyote was based on a character out of a Mark Twain book? It's true. Twain described the coyote as a living, breathing allegory of want. Did the director agree to a change of venue?
The conference stays put.
I mean, how do you prepare
boss,
for all
this is the
possible
thing that we
permutations of
really
attack
need to worry
when you know
about.
them?
It has a thermal imaging system, state-of-the-art sensor and camera. Crow can be equipped with multiple machine guns.
Now I can bring up the map.
Boss, hi guys. Just found a stolen car abandoned in Friendship Heights. Looks like it might be the one the Palestinians used in the hijacking.
Ugh, what is that smell?
Ugh. It's disgusting.
Well,
That was 2 days ago.
Gross.
In Florida.
they've racked up a lot of mileage since then. It's an old model, so there's no GPS. I can't determine their exact route, but I would wager that it wasn't interstates.
Yes.
The leader, El Masri.
Yeah.
Looks like he rigged this up on the fly with parts you can get at a truck stop. But I pulled some hair samples. I'm certain they're going to
Damn.
correspond with the hair samples from the crates. I mean, it's the same guys.
Yeah.
And if you've ever spent an entire day in a deer blind, you know that you do not want to open those.
I don't even want to know.
You should see your dad.
How would that help the case?
Oh, it wouldn't. Have you even spoken to him?
No.
What, the man who left her for dead?
What does it matter to you?
Do you think it's just by chance that he came back into your life? Just there comes a point, in your lifetime where they come back into your life because they matter to you. You matter.
If they've come back into your life on the back end of betrayal,
suppose
you don't
that
have to
sounds
welcome them.
Complicated. It's not nearly as complicated as knowing that they're never, ever gonna come back again.
Our prison guard has come to check up on us.
Guard?
El Masri has been waiting years for the director to step away from home. They will find him. The schedule, the name Eli David, where and when. They prey on human error.
You ever make any of those, Eli?
So you're convinced of that already?
I was looking forward to the chill of an East Coast winter. I understand the air here is different.
Open a window.
I even bought gloves for the occasion. Movement gets the blood flowing, stimulates the mind.
This is a fool's errand.
Well, first rule of fishing, patience is everything.
Yeah.
All units report. Position 1, all clear.
Sniper at the ready.
Position 2, possible vehicle match at the end of the street.
I gotta hand it to your father, Ziva. He has who knows how many guns trained on him right now, and he's completely oblivious.
Got a match.
Plates are stolen. Leon, you had a visual?
Leot, you're 6 o'clock. I have a visual on Ramsey ashore. I've got no shot.
What about the other two? Leot's got a bead on one, searching for the others.
Move now!
Cannot afford for him to get shot here.
Where is the third?
That was nice.
You consider yourself heroic? This is a minor interruption. Ellie David will be eliminated. You could not possibly know the sort David is.
Oh, yeah, he's an awful son of a bitch. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm still not gonna let you murder him.
You try to reason your way into it. Economically, politically, theoretically. We have heard the cries. Our war is here.
You two were on patrol. You left El Masri alone. Nothing but a pile of stolen weapons. So is that where he is? He's placing weapons. Do you know where Eli David is supposed to be?
The answer to both is the same. Ellie David will be lying dead in the street, and Abbasi al-Masri will be standing over him.
It's not just your safety I'm concerned about, Eli. I'm responsible for all the members of that committee.
Everybody.
You really screwed me here. I think you told him where to find you.
He's a splinter in my toe,
Could've.
Leon. He has been for years.
A couple of the former directors are saying that this chaos is a result of bad blood between you and me. It'll be about one of us trying to make the other one look bad.
But you and I know better.
I never wanted to revisit this in the first place.
Leon, I have delivered you each and every man and woman, everyone who knows everything. Now, you must be courageous and learn the truth.
I mean, are you supposed to believe anything this man says?
Let him come. He is one. We are many. Our people are supposed to be better.
Overconfidence.
All right, let's go.
That is all you're going to say to me?
What is the point? You made the same one when I told my brother he could not buy you a pony. Ziva, if you want to talk, we will talk.
Why not? You know, confronted with the prospect of your own death, another man,
A lesser man.
a human man, would want to.
Ziva, you are not dead. You are living your life. If you choose to let me be part of your life, I would welcome that with open arms. The safety of a nation, when every one of our neighbors wants us dead. I don't have the luxury of allowing my feelings to dictate my actions. There was a time, Ziva, when I was quite different. When my house was filled with the sound of children
This
laughing.
has made you cold.
You, yes.
For all of his bravado, he just can't separate that one thing. What he clearly has for her.
For a reason.
I know.
Notice that laundry van that's been parked there forever?
The door's just left open. Let me guess. Fuck-a-doodle-doo.
This is sloppy. He had to know we'd make a perimeter sweep.
That was too easy.
Copy that, McGee. Diverting to secondary.
He allowed that to be found.
Those fathers teach their daughters how to drive. I have you to blame for this?
This she learned from her mother.
Is this the only alternative?
It is now.
I'm surprised they've not even attempted to use a decoy here. Something that you put into the mix. Get out! Automated tracking sentry guns. Take the damn thing out.
Get in, let's go.
Yeah, and here comes your grenade launcher. Rocket launcher. There. Damn. She was right on it. Who do you think you are giving it all this? Oh.
What the heck's going on out there?
Sounds like World War III.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone just calm down.
We are calm. You're yelling.
Oh, you're calm down.
We've all been behind the curtain. We know how it goes.
Dead bad guy. The end.
Okay, then.
I don't think a round of applause would be too out of line.
Agent Gibbs, everything secure?
Yeah. Hadar, report.
You okay?
Fine.
What's going on here?
Hadar.
Where is he?
Come in.
They should be
Where
back
is
to
he?
safe house by now.
Hadar, acknowledge.
Oh no.
Leon, are you there?
I think he's dead. Yep. Took your eyes off it.
Eli.
What's happened?
Oh. And there we are. To be continued. Okay, part 1, episode 8, season 8. I wasn't sure what the subject matter, what the story was going to be. No idea it was going to be all focused and centered around Eli David. Hate the man. What do I think so far? It's okay. Not one of the more exciting twist and turn kind of 2-part episode I was hoping for. But I suppose this storyline with Eli and Ziva has to come to some sort of either animosity or complete break once and for all. So they're using this storyline to do it, I believe. I just feel like because of who he is and how disconnected and cold and harsh that the man is with his own daughter, as he's already shown and proved, even with that conversation there in the garage, wouldn't budge. That our whole team now is protecting someone because, of course, they're on US soil, they have to do this. That he's still completely in control, in charge of all of it. Up until this point, until this has happened. I just feel like the whole thing is just a mass manipulation. There was absolutely no need for him to be here. Anyway, I'm not going to say too much more than that because obviously we've still got the finale to go. We've got episode 9 to watch and to finish out the 2-part episode, and I'll give more in-depth thought and more analysis of it at that point. So I'm about to go watch episode 9. I'm sure that's what you're probably going to do. It will be available to you probably the day after, if you watch it on Patreon. Not quite sure what's going to happen on YouTube yet. That'll be further down the line because we're significantly further ahead for early access. So if you do want to access that, link in the description will let you do so. And I would appreciate if you would give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe as always if you haven't already, especially if you are new here. Welcome. And I will see you for the conclusion of this 2-part episode next. Take care.